Hey guys, Joe Finney here with Lost Creek Calls, and today I want to give you a little tip on how to run a goose call. Now, most people, they come to me and they say, Joe, how in the world can you do that? And it's not really all that hard. It just takes practice and time. Now, the first thing I can tell you is how to hold the call. You want to take your hand, make a little V shape, put the bell of the call right here in your hand like so. Then you want to take your index finger, wrap around the call, and take your thumb and go over that index finger. Now these three fingers, you just want to bring down in unison. Now your offhand, now you want to take it just as if you was holding water in your hand, and then take your two thumbs, thumb to thumb, fingertips to knuckles. And that's going to basically be your all-around basic calling hand position. All right, now you can do pretty much anything you want to do. Now just remember, now with a goose call and geese in general, everything is a honk, pretty much. Now, all the advanced notes and everything else that you may do with a goose call is just a variation of a honk. And that's the same thing with a goose. Everything they do is a honk, it's just a different variation of it. So I'm going to teach you how to do a honk. The first thing you want to do is, I hate using a reference word, so to speak, because it gets people in bad habits, but if you're going to use one, the best thing I can tell you is to-wit or who-wit or gut-it. There's many different things you can do, but basically the first thing you want to do is with the back of your tongue, lower the back of your tongue and get that first part of that sound by pushing air from your diaphragm into the call. Now in front of the call it's going to sound like this. And all you got to do to get that second snap is just take your tongue from a lower position and bring it up and pop it and cut that note off. All I'm doing is taking the back of my tongue and pushing it up and bringing my tongue forward. In the front of the call, it sounds like this. And if you notice, my hands are not moving very much. All I'm doing is just bringing my offhand up just a little bit to get that, help get that crack. Now I want to tell you how to get the cluck. Now the cluck is nothing more than the back half of a honk. All you're doing is taking the back of your tongue and popping it forward and getting that really crisp, sharp pop at the end of the call. Out the front of the call, it sounds like this. Now remember, you're still pushing air from your diaphragm and you're still putting that voice inflection into it to get that really good pop guttural sound. Then you add that with the honks. Now you're ready to do any call that can be made on a mayhem or any call that a goose can make.